Recording. Okay, now it's recording. Hey
Okay.
guys, welcome back to another video of animations. And today, the thing I'm trying to go for is like a talk show or something like that. And so I'm having my friend on the call, and you might recognize her from like my featured channel listing. And so the thing we'll be talking about is our dogs. I have a pug that is now 1 years old a few days ago, and I think I mentioned about her before in my biology video, Talia, and and yeah, that's the type of dog I have. What about you, Anka?
Well, first of all, as you guys know, my name's Annika. So, I've actually had 3 dogs. So, the first dog I had was named Goldie. I was only a few years old, but I didn't really know her very well. The only thing I remember was that she was a Labrador, and she was a puppy and ran away a lot. And one day, she jumped over our fence, and we couldn't find where she was at all, and we completely lost her. Um, we couldn't find her. We don't know if she's passed on or at all, but we lost her.
Oh,
It was sad. Um, but like 5 years ago, 5 or 6, I think I was like 10 or 11. I got my first dog named Beso, which Beso is a Spanish word for kitten. So, Beso, we've had him for a really long time, actually. He's just a sweet dog, and he is a Cairn Terrier Yorkie mix. And then a couple years later, so I actually have a funny story when we got Jojo. So, one time, I got this dog named Jojo, which is one of my other dogs now. Um, so my parents said supposedly they had to go get some groceries. Well, they were out for a couple hours, so we didn't know what my parents were doing. My parents said that they had a surprise for us when they got home. See, I thought it was a computer. Yes, you heard that right. I thought it was
oh my gosh, seriously, a computer?
because we
A virtual pet?
no, we thought we were gonna get a computer because we've been talking about getting a computer for a long time.
Or a
So,
virtual pet?
so
Okay, continue.
okay. So I seriously thought that we were gonna get a computer. I was pretty stoked, but we opened the garage door, opened the front door, came in running a dog. His name is Jojo, and that was his original name. And we got him from the Humane Society. He actually, we've heard some sad history about him. He's gotten abused a lot, so he's got a lot of fears. So he doesn't like to be held very much, but he loves being pet.
Oh,
And then not very long so we didn't permanently get Jojo yet. We were just like almost like fostering him and seeing if Jojo was the right dog for us. So what happened was one day I was just outside, and my we have a um little like bench outside that have little holes in it, but not like holes where you're going to be able to fall through it, but they're like super tiny. So my dog, we're thinking that he probably jumped on the chair or like the bench, and then like ripped his nail. He ripped his nail. We don't know how.
oh,
That's what our guess was. And I was actually playing some basketball outside, just doing some ball dribbling, And then my sister came rushing outside and saw that Jojo was crying and crying. He was barking in pain. And my sister thought I did it wrong. I did it, but that's not the main key of the story. So we had to take him to the hospital, and he thankfully turned out fine. He didn't need any surgery, which we are very thankful still that he didn't have to have that. But he had to get his nail replaced, and he had this huge cast. So, oh my gosh, it was so hard for him to walk around. So he was just like jumping. It was so funny. And he would scoot his butt around. Oh my gosh, it was so great. I'll send you a picture of him in the cast. And
okay, I might include that in the video. I'll try.
Okay, so yeah, he was like not he was such a cute dog when that happened. So well, my mom was like, since that happened, we just gotta get the poor little fella. So we bought Jojo, and then that's the main event with Jojo, and we're just
yeah, your dog's injury reminded me of one time. So like in my house has a stairway. We don't know how to get a good gate. So
wait, at your new
had
house?
this little what?
Your new house? Stairway? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had this little stairway. We had this little baby gate that could be propped against the stairway. And so like one time my mom was taking laundry up, and so she was like pulling it, and she accidentally bumped the gate down. And oh my gosh, it broke my heart. It landed on Talia's head.
No!
She ran around the house screaming and crying. It broke my heart.
Oh my gosh. Was she okay afterwards though?
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't seem to be injured. And so ever since then, she's taken caution against going about like she took caution whenever she goes past the gate.
No, Emma, you're not right. She takes caution against your mom every day. Your mom is a dangerous woman.
And so, also another thing, I don't want you really sharing this because like my family usually gets like my mom and dad usually get like overreactive over things, but I'm gonna include it in the video because it's about dogs and I'm still upset over it. So yesterday, my dad finally had it with Talia being on his special couch, and he got a collar for Talia.
Oh.
Yeah. And like so like it stings whenever she gets close to it. Like when she went near the couch, like the cat. So the way it works is that the collar has these metal stubs that poke into her front neck, and then there's like this little circle device thing that deters the dog away from the couch. And so like when she went near it, she got so spooked.
Oh. That's so sad.
And she usually only goes onto the couch to look out the window. She doesn't go out much. She's an indoor dog. And that's the type she is. And so like the lucky thing is that for her real present, we're getting her like a little circle dog couch thing for her to look outside another window.
Oh, nice. See, Emma, those shock collars are mainly meant for dogs who run away. Oh, that's another story I'll get to after that. So
it was used as a deterrent. It was advertised as to keep dogs away from furniture and trash and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, they're mainly used for when dogs run away, but I guess that's a different. Okay, so as I was saying about runaways, so our dog Beso, he's the first dog I told you guys about before. So Beso, he runs away a lot, even still to this day. So
Oh my god.
one day, well, yeah, one day, near like the back of our house, we have this gate that has like some openings, and Beso was skinny enough. He, with future owners, he actually did get fed a lot, so he's very malnourished. So we had to feed him a lot. But when we first got him, he was super skinny, and he could be able to fit through the gate.
Oh
So
my god.
it was not like super thin, but it was like pretty big. Where he could go in. He would keep running and running and running. So one day, we went to our community pool. We have a community pool at our house. So we went to our community pool. We are getting ready to walk, and we saw this creature running. He runs so fast, and so we were like,
This Talia.
"Who? Wait, what was that?" Oh
So
no!
this Talia, she also like runs super fast. Oh my gosh, whenever we play chase with her, we always get so exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
continue. Yeah.
our dog thinks it's a game when we try to chase him. So running further and further. So while that happened, I was just standing there crying instead of helping. And then
Oh my.
Aso ran into our neighbor's house who this lady spoke Spanish, right? So she was on the
Yeah.
phone and Beso ran into the garage of our neighbor's house. We were trespassing and had to open the door because Beso got into their dog door. And then we had to open the door, and my sister said, "Oh, sorry, our dog ran into your house," and she was like, "Oh no, it's okay." And oh my gosh,
Okay. Wait,
that was great.
it's okay. That's a Kamar so. Sorry, I'm making a reference to a Brett and Link song. Not sponsored. Yeah.
Okay. But
So
yeah,
the song they made is called Do You Wanna Eat? Wait, it's called Are You Gonna Eat That? So like at one part, Vasa kame eso, Vasa, Vasa kame, Vasa kame, Vasa kame eso, like something like that. I'm not fluent in
that's not
Spanish. I
copyright.
might have mod the lyrics, but that was my attempt.
Are you sure that's not copywriting?
I'm sure it's not, as long as I say like it's not sponsored.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
remember that. It's not sponsored. Sorry, headphone users.
it's not sponsored. So heck off, YouTube. And then I have an incident that just happened like before we did this podcast.
Mhm.
So my dog Beso. These incidents mainly happen with Beso. So Beso, while I was in the other room eating some like crackers, I left the door open. Stupid me. He ran in, ate all of them. I didn't even get to eat.
Oh my gosh.
So
That sounds like what Talia would do if she got the chance.
yeah.
You know, when we have a glass table, whenever we put food in it, we always have to put like near the center.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she could use her paw to drag it to her.
Oh my gosh.
She's one smart cookie, too smart for her own good. If she was a cookie, she'd eat herself.
Oh
Hopefully not the chocolate chip flavor.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually have been training dogs as well. And our dog Jojo would run away sometimes, not as many times. And he's a little bit of a chunky boy. Just gotta say that. So, like Jojo only ran out a couple times, but I've actually trained him to not be able to run away. And he knows where our house is. And whenever I go outside to grab the mail, I say, "Jojo, come on." And he comes with me. He doesn't even run off. And when he does, we call his name, he comes back. So yeah, I've been training.
Also, the Skype thing, yeah, we're using Skype. Also, not sponsored. So I feel like it might not have recorded the beginning, so I might just repeat it just in case. I want to say the beginning what I said earlier.
Okay.
So it's me animations again with my friend Anka from the featured channel thingy you might have seen, and we'll be talking about dogs. Obviously, you already know that, and I already told you that my pug is Talia. My dog is a pug named Talia, and she's 1 year old. And Anka's dog, um, how
Based
old
on
was your dog again?
Jojo. So based on Jojo, they're both Cairn Terrier Yorkie mixes, and then I had the other dog named Goldie.
Yeah, and I think that's what we said in the beginning. Am I right? Am I missing anything?
No, that's pretty much it. Like, and
Okay.
if it were already to be in, then you can just like cut the scene. So
Yeah.
cool. All right. Thank you guys for joining us.
You have to leave.
Well, are we gonna? Is there more to share?
I don't know if you want to.
Because I don't really have any more stories. Just those are the basic things. I mean, my dog would
Oh,
urinate.
I have a few things to say about Talia.
Okay.
So 3 days in a row, she tried to eat 3 different bugs. A cockroach, a spider, and another bug that's not identifiable. And also in the backyard, she tried eating Dad's koi fish food.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow.
She tried to eat everything in the backyard.
That's nasty.
Oh, there was also a dead cockroach outside. She tried to get to that. No, it wasn't a dead cockroach. It was coyote poop.
Ew, that's nasty.
I know.
Your dog is nasty. Nasty.
A few days ago, she pooped in her crate, and my mom and thought that when I kissed her, that like my saliva got on her. She thought that's what the smell was. It's just like, it smells like poop. Are you sure that I'm not sure if it's poop. I smell poop on her. And then Dad, whenever he was near the grass, he thought it was the pee smell. And he's like, Nina, you need to change it. But all along, the crate was the victim, was the culprit.
I can literally hear him say that. He's
What? Oh yeah.
literally.
Oh yeah. When school was in session last year, when I was at school, my mom would like to come into the bedroom and watch TV and have Talia on the bed, and they take naps on the bed together. Cute.
One thing, guys, you guys know about my friend is her mom is so protective. Like she's like so
Yeah.
like
Helicopter parent.
exactly
Overbearing, overprotective.
freedom at all. She's
Yeah.
like,
But she is the best.
oh sweetie, come here. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die.
Doggo. Oh, I thought your dog was there.
Me?
Yeah, I thought when you were like that, your doggo was nearby.
No. Oh my gosh. Well, that wraps up all my stories. Comment down below.
I might make a post. I might make a second video of dogs.
Okay.
I remember more.
You want me to join it?
Sure, if you want, if you're free.
Awesome.
But you're most likely free because I don't want to get demonetized because of the quarantine. Yeah, quarantine. That's the right word.
So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and joining us today.
Go over to Anka's channel and subscribe. Also, I don't really want you saying like and subscribe. to my channel because like it's typically I find it annoying when other YouTubers say that because like so that's why I don't say stuff like that because like it's like if you want to you'll do it, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, comment down below the name of your pet. Doesn't have to be a dog, but it can be any name of your pet, and you can share a fun story or whatever you want to do with that, or just share your pet's name. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. Thanks for letting me join, Emma.
We bond.